Have you ever met a young adult girl who seems mature beyond her years? She works hard, saves money, and even helps her family pay the bills, while others her age are still figuring out what to wear tomorrow. At first glance, it looks responsible, but psychology says it's often something deeper and heavier. Let's unpack the real psychology behind young adults who feel responsible for keeping their families afloat. 1. The parentified child. Psychologists call it parentification when a child unconsciously takes on adult roles because the actual adults can't. She becomes the emotional or financial support system of the family, even though she never chose that role. This often happens in homes where one parent is emotionally absent or financially unstable. She grows up fast, not out of ambition, but out of necessity. 2. The burden of invisible responsibility. When a young adult constantly helps with groceries or bills, she learns early to associate love with responsibility. She feels guilty for spending money on herself, even for small things. Psychologists say this guilt comes from attachment, when family boundaries blur and she starts believing that her happiness depends on everyone else's comfort. 3. The emotional exhaustion cycle. It's not laziness when she suddenly loses motivation. It's burnout. Studies show that young caregivers often experience chronic fatigue, decision paralysis, and self-blame. Because she's carrying two worlds at once, her family's survival and her own dreams, and that conflict slowly drains her joy. 4. The illusion of strength. To outsiders, she looks strong, independent, reliable, but inside she might feel unseen, because no one notices that her maturity is just a shield built to survive emotional instability at home. Psychologists say these young adults often struggle later with perfectionism or the inability to rest because rest feels unsafe when you're used to chaos. 5. Healing through boundaries. Breaking this cycle doesn't mean abandoning family. It means understanding the difference between care and sacrifice. Healthy support has limits. She can love her family and still protect her future. And the moment she learns that, she begins to grow, not just for them, but for herself. So, next time you see a quiet, hardworking young adult who seems wise beyond her age, don't just praise her strength. Understand her story, because behind that strength, there's often a heart that's been carrying too much too soon.
You love new knowledge to improve your life? Hit subscribe now.